Hey guys, this is Mr. MacDonald, and this is a study guide for your test. If you see Maximilien Robespierre, he's best known for, in French history, trying to eliminate enemies of the French Revolution with mass executions during the Reign of Terror. Next, when Napoleon attacked the Russians, the biggest factor that helped Napoleon's army get defeated by the Russians, it was basically the harsh climate. Russia was extremely cold, and most of the French troops were not prepared for the extreme cold. Another thing you'll see is Maximilien Robespierre and the King of France and King Leopold. What were some things in common they all had? Well, they all violated human rights. Another topic. What was a consequence of Napoleon's failure to understand the Russian geography? Well, defeat. Napoleon didn't realize Russia, so the landmass of Russia was so big, it was impossible for his armies to control it, and it was also extremely cold. Another thing, how was the Napoleonic Code similar to the ancient Justinian Code? Well, the big thing is they all gave people a set of written rules to follow. Another topic, Adolf Hitler and the Nazis and Napoleon both attacked Russia. What caused their downfall? Severe winters. Severe winters. So you guys have to know that Hitler and Napoleon both were defeated partly because of the harsh winters in Russia. That's going to be over and over again on the test. Okay, Maximilien Robespierre, what was he known for? Maximilien Robespierre, he was known for the Reign of Terror in France. The Reign of Terror in France. What was a cause of the French Revolution? The Third Estate demanded political power. 98% of the population in the Third Estate paid 50% in taxes. Now, a primary source would be an eyewitness account or a document from the time. So what would be a primary source be? It would be an eyewitness account from, say, the storming of the Bastille. What event is also associated with the French Revolution? And if they give you a list of topics, no, it's the Reign of Terror was associated with the French Revolution, or the guillotine. Napoleon underestimated Russia. That was one of his biggest mistakes. He was able to take over most of Europe, except when he attacked Russia, it was just too much for the French army. Now, Napoleon seizing power, Robespierre execution ends the Reign of Terror, and an angry mob destroys the Bastille. Those are all associated with the French Revolution. Napoleon, Robespierre, how are they similar? Well, Napoleon was a military dictator. Maximilien Robespierre was a leader after the king was executed, but one thing they did is they all increased their power during the French Revolution. One effect of Napoleon's rule on France, well, it did have some political stability when Napoleon took over, because he replaced Robespierre and the Reign of Terror with all that murdering in the streets. During the Reign of Terror, most of the people that were executed, unfortunately, were peasants and working class people. There wasn't that many nobles executed. So the Reign of Terror, a lot of the Third Estate was executed. Now, one of the big causes of the French Revolution is the clergy and the nobility were basically not paying any taxes and breaking the backs of the Third Estate. Now, the Estates General, the National Assembly, and the Reign of Terror, they're all associated with the French Revolution. Now, the French Revolution is similar to the Cuban Revolution, which is going to happen much later because the governments failed to meet the needs of the people. Good luck on this test, guys. Take your time. Thank you so much for watching.